What's going on, guys? In today's project, we're talking about a pair of Red Wing 8138s. Now, these boots are well loved. Worn for over 15 years, they're definitely in need of a resole. Now, the customer has actually dyed the white wedges because he doesn't like the look of the white wedge. But anyway, we're going to be stripping these guys apart, getting rid of those wedges, and adding in some Vibram 430 soles and heels. So, without any further ado, keep watching, see how it turns out. So we're going to begin the breakdown process on these Red Wing boots. Now, for the regular viewers out there, you guys know how I strip these apart, but for anyone that's watching that hasn't watched the channel before and seen me strip down Red Wings, then this is for you. We're going to be taking our tool here, popping it in where the welt and the midsole meet. We're going to just make a little channel there, get our knife stuck in there, and we're going to break all the old stitching. That's going to allow us to pull the soles off in one nice piece. So guys, join us today for this full Red Wing rebuild. Alright, so that's our boots completely stripped down. We've removed everything that we need to remove from these boots. Now let's take a look at what's going on the inside here. So our welts, they're structurally safe and secure. There's no issues at all there. We do have our regular gemming issue where it's coming away from the side of the boot there. Not a big deal, we're just going to re-glue that back in place. And we're going to get some fresh cork in here and get these guys rebuilt back up. Let's get going. So since we're converting these from a wedge unit to a sole that's got a heel built into it, we're going to have to add in a little shank. Now this is just going to add some structure to this area of the foot and some arch support so that it doesn't fold and crumble when the new sole is put on. These aren't required when you have the wedge units, there's enough support and structure in them, but when you're converting over to something else, you've got to use a shank. So first we're going to add in a leather midsole. So as the glue is dried on our boots and on our soles, so we're going to get these into the heat lamp. I'm going to get that glues nice and tacky again, and then we'll get it stuck on the shoe. So now we're going to groove a channel around this rubber sole. We've gone ahead and lubricated this so it doesn't stick to the machine when it's getting cut. We're going to get the stitches lying in a little recess there. That's going to protect them, prevent any premature wear. Alright, so for the next step up, we're going to be doing the stitching on these soles. So I always like to check, make sure I've got enough thread in the bobbin, which we do not. We probably get around about halfway through that sole, so it's always important to double check this to ensure that we ain't got any issues going forward. So we're going to change that over, add some extra thread into there. We're going to do white top and bottom on this one. It's going to look really nice and fresh. It's going to pop against that brown sole. Okay, so we're closing in to the end of the video. We're just going to be putting some conditioning into this leather. It's a little bit tired. This will give it a bit of a freshen up. Some saddle soap and some cobbler's cream. Alright, so that's us completely done with this week's project. These Red Wings came into the shop looking in a sorry little state, but now they're leaving the shop looking super fresh with a new design. We've ripped off those old Wedge units that the customer didn't like, replaced them with the Vibram 430s, and I think they're looking pretty fresh. So guys, let me know what you think about the finished results in the comments below. We'll catch you in next week's video. Peace out!